The big story is about these small startup trucking companies, especially the ones who might be hauling Amazon freight. They are independent trucking companies. They don't work for Amazon, but Amazon contracts these companies to run their freight. Amazon Relay, I think that's what the title will be, Amazon Relay. So if you look at a lot of my videos, if you see the warehouse behind me, you see a lot of Amazon trailers. A lot of them. A lot of people think that Amazon owns the company where I'm a yard jockey and or I'm moving trailers around. But they don't. They just happen to come in and pick up loads for Amazon to take them to their next destination. So how are these drivers? Are these drivers coming to the yard? Can they speak English? Do they seem to do a good job and all that? Can he back it into the dock? Okay, so I'll take 100, every 2 months I come across at least about 100 private contractors who run freight for Amazon Relay drivers. So every month or two, I come up across 100 of them. So out of 100, I might only have 2 that have difficulty speaking English. Not bad. Out of 100 in a 2-month period, and it's the same thing, it goes on and on and on. So it's the same 100 and the percentage is still always the same. So those who cannot back up into a dock, maybe I'll find one out of 100. Most of them are pretty darn good at backing into docks. Hooking and doing your job properly, out of 100, 2 of them are not good at all. The most problems that I have where I work is because these are outside companies coming in to pick up the freight where I work. I have more problems with some of the American drivers. They come in and they cannot even back up the trailer to the dock. I kind of talk to them. I kind of help them out if I can. Always willing to help. And they said, trouble is, I just haven't learned how to alley dock. I went to CDL school, never taught me how to alley dock. And the dock's wide. I mean, the yard's not crowded. Sometimes the yard's crowded. When it's crowded, I said, ask for help and we will help you get it into the dock. But these are simple, putting the trailer in the door so-and-so, and they cannot do it. And what really gets bad is when the driver trainer, if a driver trainer is with them, the driver trainer can't put it into the door. That's bad. And this comes down to CDL school training. But the Amazon drivers, on a whole, they're very polite. I have really hardly have any issues with them. So that's how much 98 or 99% of them are good. They're good. They seem to be good drivers. Now, out on the road, I have no idea. But in the yard, I'm talking about what takes place in the yard where I work. 98, 99% of them do a good job. Once in a while, I have trouble communicating because they don't know English. And like I said, maybe 2 out of 100, that only happens. And most of them from India, they from foreign countries, they're not American drivers. Or at least, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. They're not American born, they come from another country. Hopefully they're all legal drivers and all that good stuff. All I'm trying to say is, in my encounters, who I count, I come across a lot of drivers where I work. And and come in, kind of put in line. 98% of the Amazon drivers, or Amazon relay drivers, they're not Amazon employees, the ones who are running for outside companies, 98% of them are good to work, for me to work with, and they do their job extremely well. Everything they're supposed to be doing, they're doing. And the ones who don't, it's only 2 out of 100. See you on the next run. Be safe out there.